I'm Vanessa Tyler. Welcome to What's Eating Harlem, where we cover the most exciting community in the world. There is so much going on here in Harlem. Let's get started.
Take a bite of this and that and oh this. Take a bite of Piquet, the cute little Harlem tapas spot with the big flavor.
One look and you know they must live in Harlem. It's a certain style. Check out who our Selena Hill is spotlighting in Harlem style.
Meet two Harlem besties, businesswomen who have come up with a unique idea for Harlem moms.
All of that and more on this edition of What's Eating Harlem.
Closed captioning supported by Chocolat Restaurant Lounge, 2223 Frederick Douglass Boulevard, Harlem. Everyone meets at the bar at Chocolat. Late night weekend dining too. Chocolat Restaurant Lounge. What's Eating Harlem, funded in part by Cove Lounge. Situated in the heart of Harlem, it embodies the spirit and vitality of its community, delivering a unique blend of cool sophistication and urban edge. Urbani truffles, barbecue sauce, chili sauce, mustard, infused with their pure truffles. All the way from Italy to New York to your grill. Perfect for fall outdoor grilling too. Urbani Truffles, the largest maker of the world's truffles, proudly supports What's Eating Harlem. Jammin' in Harlem's oldest live dive bar. Paris Blues, live music every night. Owner Mr. Alabama Sam Hargrass will make sure you have a ball. Eat, drink, join the party. Harlem's own Paris Blues, 121st and Adam Clayton Powell Jr. Boulevard, 7th Avenue, Harlem, is a proud supporter of What's Eating Harlem. The Groove at Ponte Bistro. Mixing live music with upscale French African cuisine at the corner of 139th and Adam Clayton Powell Jr. Boulevard and at their other location in Gramercy Park at 218 3rd Avenue. The food, the fun, it's a party at Ponte. Ponte Bistro, 139th and 7th Avenue, Uptown. Delighted to support What's Eating Harlem. Just in time to eat at Piquet, Vino, and Tapas in Harlem. Co-owner Paul Marione enlightens us on the menu.
So right here in front of you, you have the tortilla española, which I would equate to like the New York pizza. The shrimp is called garlic al ajillo, which translates to garlic shrimp. Over here is our most popular dish. This is the albondigas, which is the meatballs.
And they're made
albondigas.
Albondigas.
Albondigas. Yeah, the albondigas are a really beautiful dish. They're made with manchego cheese, a little bit of breadcrumb, and just served in a lovely pink tomato and garlic sauce. It's our best-selling dish.
Paul lives for this. He was always the consummate host, entertaining friends and family in his home. Now he can entertain guests in his hometown of Harlem.
So I am born and raised in Harlem. I was raised on 125th Street and Broadway, and then when it came down to it, I moved back from LA, a stint in LA, and I lived here with my husband now for about 5-6 years.
Paul, a professional photographer, didn't picture opening a restaurant in Harlem, but when this space, former Mountain Bird restaurant on 145th Street, became available, it was the perfect spot for piquets, which in Ecuador is a slang term for little ones.
So we're a little space, little place like tapas, so it all kind of worked together to make us really happy to be called Peque.
The restaurant, located on 145th Street between Frederick Douglass and Adam Clayton Powell Jr. Boulevards.
We said, hey, 145th is not getting its due. 125th is blowing up. I'm calling that downtown Harlem now. And so we should kind of really do something special for Harlem, where we live.
And what they've created is a spot that is inspired by 3 amazing places.
Trying to marry 3 different cities that we love, which is Paris, Barcelona, and Harlem. You know, you really couldn't go wrong. Any one of them could stand on its own, but you put them together and hopefully you have something really special.
Combining what Paris, Barcelona, and Harlem taste like is partner co-owner Chef Marla Rose.
We're going to have a tortilla español, which is a typical Spanish type omelet. It's potatoes, eggs, and onions. Very simple.
This looks amazing. Is there meat in here as well?
That's a chorizo, yes.
Oh,
that's
so
a,
it's
that's
like a
so we have 2 versions. So we have a chorizo version and the standard version, which is just meat-free.
It's incredible.
Yeah, well, you know, as a vegetarian, I worked with the chef really hard to make sure we had a lot of vegetarian options. So I hope our vegetarian friends, my community, will come up and show up and enjoy a nice meal.
Chef Marla has found a second career in the kitchen.
I'm a retired police lieutenant, if you can believe that. I worked in the NYPD for 20 years. I retired in 2007. In 2005, I went to culinary school at the Institute of Culinary Education.
The menu she created is perfect. Fresh, simple, delicious.
All our plates are small appetizer plates, and everything's fresh, nothing's frozen.
Well, the small meals are delicious morsels to be eaten, enjoyed, and just enough paired with wine for a delightful evening out in Harlem.
There's not an overabundance of food where food's left on the plate. We really focus on providing quality, fresh ingredients in small dishes that we always get back and they're just empty, which is fantastic.
Enhancing the meal, the wine, and the cocktails made without hard liquor. Piquet's version of a mojito, created with hard apple cider, still packs a punch.
So if you look at our cocktail list, you'll see that we innovated where others would say, you know, we're hampered by not having a liquor license. I would let them know that they can come in here and have a really rich, tasty, fruity or sweet or tart experience in a cocktail form using beer and wine. So we have beer cocktails and wine cocktails that I would challenge anyone to try and say it's not as good as a regular cocktail.
Piquet's eclectic design includes hand-painted charger plates of our favorite divas.
And then of course, you have to leave room for dessert, which is our French cannelé de Bordeaux, classic French pastry. It is a fluted cake made with egg, custard, milk, a little bit of rum, and some vanilla. It is the best way to enjoy the end of the night and to serve with berries and whipped cream.
A full meal on delicious little plates.
What's Eating Harlem wants to get you involved. Do you have a story idea? Tell us. Go to our website, what'seatingharlem.com. There you can become a member and get discounts to some of the places we feature. Remember to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.
I'm Selena Hill, and this is Harlem Style. Courtney Rose is a native-born Harlemite that can easily be spotted for her unique style and creative sound. She's a songwriter, producer, lead vocalist, percussionist, and the founder of The Musical, which is a documentary of her life transformed into a musical stage visual. But there's something more that lies underneath her, many layers of creativity, and that's the heart and soul of a young female musician straight out of Harlem. Today I'm here at Chocolat, and I'll speak to this creative about Harlem style.
I really get dressed the way I feel in the morning. You know what I mean? Like, and then either the layers come off, or depending on how hot it is, or I might have a shirt in my bag and throw it on. I like James Brown a lot, Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson, my influence, Jimi Hendrix, Beatles. As I walk the streets, people are like, oh my God, I know you're somebody. So when I was younger, I used to want to be like everybody else. Like, you know, I would tell my mom, I want those sneakers, I want this, I want that. And now that I'm older, it's the opposite. If I see somebody with a shirt from H&M and I may have it, like I don't want to wear it no more. You know, it's like a production. If I do a James Brown tribute and then somebody does it next week, I don't want to do that anymore. You know what I mean? And people always ask me like, why? You just wear the shirt the way you wear it. But I just love to be me and stand out. I don't like to look like anyone. So those artists had a huge influence on me. For the musical, to me, it's I created it first because I was a solo artist, percussionist. People hired me for solo gigs. But I started wanting to be my own boss, and I was losing myself I love the opportunities, don't get me wrong, but I'm a writer and I'm an entertainer. But when you're performing with somebody else's band, you don't get to entertain. You sit in the background with the band and you play their music. You know, I love working with those artists, but I just felt like I was losing myself. I grew up in Harlem with the LaRock Bay School of Dance Theater, the oldest dance school, African-American dance school in Harlem. So I was used to dance, ballet, tap, performance on stage. I was missing that because a lot of bands, they just play. You know what I mean? So I was like, no, when I form a band, I need more than a band. I need dance, I need tap, I need African. And so that's what made me form the musical. And in the business of music made me form the musical, because they usually say the percussionist is the last hire and the first fired. Bring it down! So I wanted to do this for every percussionist. You know what I mean? Like, no, I'm the first hired and the first hired. I did Cirque du Soleil. Okay. That was one of my most amazing experiences ever. If I could be at Cirque du Soleil for the rest of my life, I would. Wow. Other than a musical.
Why is that? What was that like?
It was what my childhood was. Dance, tap, African acrobats, but it was amazing. So that's what I'm used to. Right. So I fit in right there. My look, you know, no judging, nothing. Everybody looked different in Cirque du Soleil. So I had a blast. I always tell people that music was given to me. It was my gift. It was so much of a gift that in my teenage years, I took advantage of it. You know, my mom was like, you could really do something with that talent. You're the only female in Harlem. And I was like, okay, yeah, well, I'm gonna just do what I want to do. So I didn't really take music that serious because it just came so naturally to me. But not when I got older and I started getting on, you know, in different arenas, different stages, and I started to notice it was a gift. Because when you get older, you get wiser. I was like, oh wow, no, I really want to play and take this instrument serious. I just started going through my head, you know, rambling, and I'm like, okay, I'll put this this jacket on. But what you don't know is I cut the sleeves off the jacket before I got here. I was gonna wear a t-shirt. I mean, which I did, but I got cold on the way here, so I put my favorite shirt. So people may see me on Instagram with this shirt like 15,000 times. No, this is really my favorite shirt. In the pants, I think my mom got me this pants. Yeah, she did by surprise. And I got on some shiny shoes. I always like to be shiny, so. This is a bike chain that everybody loves, but I just tell them this is just a bike chain. This is, a key in music, music symbol that my mom brought me. My dream is to live in London, so I always wear this bracelet a lot. Even if it doesn't match, I wear it. This hat I got from a skateboard store. So many people have wanted to steal it from me, and you cannot have it. I just want, the next female, 5-year-old that's coming up in the game and she want to play percussion. You know what I mean? I just want her to be like, Courtney, she did it. She did Carnegie Hall. She did all of these venues,
So, if it's unique and it's fabulous, then it must be Harlem style. I'm Selena Hill.
LaToya Shante and Latrice Barnes are besties, and together they brought to life a company based on, new life. The company appropriately called Afterbirth.
Afterbirth Inc. is just something that, as a mom, I felt that was missing. I realized that a lot of fashion stores were just getting sexier and sexier and wasn't practical for us mothers.
They decided to put their brains and beauty to work. With 20 years each as experienced fashion stylists, they've come up with a business based on mommy style.
We had to tone it down a little bit and keep it into the presentable film. That's when you're a mom, you have to think about the bigger picture.
Putting the two together, being practical and still maintaining sexiness.
Hey girl.
Hi.
Beautiful. How are you? Those eyes.
Yes, she's so excited.
Come on in.
Thank you.
Come on in.
Today they are going to mommy makeover Melissa French. Melissa is a new Harlem mom. Her daughter Olivia is not yet a year old.
Finally losing the baby weight, my wardrobe was such a mess that I was like, oh my God, what do I do? I need a makeover because I'm a new mom. I want to be sophisticated now. Not that I wasn't before, but nothing too, hiked up or too short. I was playing with the baby now at the park.
We'll find a way for you to do it.
But I love this piece here.
They are working their magic and seem to have found a nice niche in the ever-expanding Harlem.
And so bringing this to Harlem, being Harlem girls, what we want to do is bring the swag back to Harlem for our mothers. We know it's rough out there. I'm a single mom, so I know that there's some times that I don't have the opportunity to maybe buy everything that I want, but I will always make sure that I maintain some sort of beauty and some sort of class with myself.
To keep it at a minimum, make sure that they can take something very expensive and something from a thrift store and collaborate it, and it's boom, swag, Harlow.
Those are your sexy jeans, though.
What?
Yeah, because you love these. These jeans are so comfortable. We are high-low girls. This necklace I got was $2 at the thrift shop. We are high-low girls, and this dress that I have on wasn't $2, but yeah, it's a matter of putting the things together and making it work.
They are making it work for Melissa.
All right, so then cool. So we'll work with this. When we do makeovers, what we focus on is making sure that that mom doesn't gravitate quickly to that sweat outfit. We try to show them how they can break away from the sweats outfit and enter them into swag. So instead of just throwing on a sloppy t-shirt and a pair of jeans, we'll show them how to maybe add a blazer, a necklace, and maybe a belt. And now they have a more of a stylish look, but yet they're still comfortable in their self.
So swag it is. After a few outfit changes and sorting through Melissa's bling to find the right accessories, they have come up with a look.
So being moms, we want people to understand that you can still maintain a sexiness about you, but yet you still have to have some sort of modesty. And you have to be ready for a PTA meeting when you get a call and you have to sit in front of the dean.
I didn't even have the imagination yet to throw pieces that I already owned together to make this amazing look. So it's just so much fun to play with what you already have.
The shoes are okay?
Where's your other shoes? Where's the other ones? You don't walk in and they're like, that's your mom? Yeah. They're more so like, oh, that's your mom.
All right, I'll be right back.
We both grew up in Harlem, and when you really look at Harlem and you look at the generation of Harlem, the Renaissance of Harlem, moms didn't go out unless their kids' hairs was pressed. Rollers, clothes were ironed.
Seriously.
A mom did not miss a beat. There wasn't a hair lick out of place, and even if she did an afro, she made sure she had a gorgeous scarf on. Something about her made sure that you knew that that was your mama. Oh, I love
And the finished result from this?
So funny. Personality rocks.
The important part for me was really revamping my style so that it's, reflective of my new life.
You've been fashion coached.
Yeah,
because that's what we do. We coach moms.
We coach moms.
So we're fashion coaches.
Yeah.
That's all the time we have for now, but join us next time on What's Eating Harlem. I'm Vanessa Tyler. See you uptown.
Closed captioning supported by Chocolat Restaurant Lounge, 2223 Frederick Douglass Boulevard, Harlem. Everyone eats at the bar at Chocolat. Late night weekend dining too. Chocolat Restaurant Lounge. What's Eating Harlem, funded in part by Cove Lounge. Situated in the heart of Harlem, it embodies the spirit and vitality of its community, delivering a unique blend of cool sophistication and urban edge. Urbani truffles, barbecue sauce, chili sauce, mustard, infused with their pure truffles. All the way from Italy to New York to your grill. Perfect for fall outdoor grilling too. Urbani Truffles, the largest maker of the world's truffles, proudly supports What's Eating Harlem.
To become a member of What's Eating Harlem, go to www.whatseatingharlem.com and sign up for special events like wine tastings and food tastings. Also, join us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. If you have any ideas for stories about Harlem, send them to info@whatseatingharlem.com.